a fun time here at the provincial competition? Oh, I can't hear you. Are you having fun? There we go. Welcome to center stage. Our next presenter here is Dexter with Microsoft, and he's here to tell you all about their new Surface.
Hi everybody, welcome to Skills Canada 2015 and Center Stage. My name is Dexter, and today I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about the Surface tablet. How many of you guys right now have a laptop? Okay, you have a Surface, that's awesome. How many of you guys have a tablet? Okay. For a lot of people, this is a really hard choice because they want a PC to be able to do the work that they do, but they want a tablet because it's cool, it's light, it's thin, and it's portable. And that's really the ideology behind the Surface. Really what the Surface is it's a tablet that can replace your laptop. And there's 4 different reasons we say this. The first one is that it has the same ports as your laptop. So on the side, you're going to have a USB 3.0, so you can plug in all your accessories. You're also going to have a mini display port, so you can connect to a projector or a monitor. And then last, you have micro SD, so if you need to expand your storage, you're not going to have any problems with that. Second, it runs Windows, which means all of the programs you're using on your laptop today will run on the Surface, no problem. It runs with Office, it runs Photoshop, and it's going to work with all of your accessories like printers and cameras and so forth. And third, you can use it however you want. So if you like using a mouse and keyboard, no problem. The Surface will let you do just that. But if you'd rather touch the screen like a tablet, you can also do that. And then on top of that, with the Surface, you actually have a really awesome pen, which we're going to show you a little bit later. With the Surface, you have a detachable keyboard that's magnetic. You just click it in when you want to use it. It's nice, it's simple, and you don't have to worry about battery because it's not Bluetooth powered. And then on top of that, you actually have a kickstand. So if you're using it on a desk, you just flip that up, and you're able to get the work done that you're looking to do. I have a video right now that I want to show you guys about someone who replaced his computer with the Surface.
So where's your laptop now?
I gave it back. I don't have it. The Surface is my only laptop. I only have one computer. I have no desktop anymore. I don't carry my iPad anymore. I carry the Surface Pro only. You could potentially stand in a courtroom and be drawing on your tablet and have it be showing up on the screen. And attorneys' eyes go, ooh, that's an interesting idea. To be able to literally, with the pen that comes with Surface, write on the documents and give them to somebody is an experience you can't have on a desktop or even really a laptop today. To have that functionality available to you on demand is empowering. Walking around the office and being able to interact and share what I'm doing with somebody, that is a new experience. Even with the iPad, I didn't have that because I didn't have my work environment on the iPad. The only thing I was running was email. Everything else was either thin client or a bastardized version of an application that wasn't really corporate. I kept telling people, turning on my Surface and getting to the login screen takes 3 seconds, and nobody would believe me. So I turned it on in front of everybody, and 3 seconds later, it's at the login screen. It is super fast. It is faster than my old, very fast laptop. And in a tablet form factor, people just aren't used to that. The fact that I have all of my corporate apps on it still doesn't resonate with some of the people. And I show, no, I have here's an interwoven, and here's our accounting system, and I have everything loaded on this. It finally dawns on them it's a real computer. My name is Marcus Bluestein, and my Surface Pro is my one device.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. That was someone who works in IT, and he's completely replaced all the computers in his life with the Surface tablet. This is the lineup of the Surface tablets over the years. We started making them in 2012, but today we're going to focus on the last 2, the Surface Pro 3 that came out late last year, and then Surface 3, which came out earlier this month. So the Surface 3, it's a 10.8-inch tablet that's running full Windows. That means all your programs are going to work. It's got USB 3.0, and it's extremely light. It's only 600 grams. It comes in a bunch of different models. So if you need a little bit more power, there is a model with 4 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. And one of the things that's really awesome about Surface for you guys with Surface 3 is it comes with Office. So as soon as you turn it on, you're ready to go and get your schoolwork done. And then we have the Pro 3, which is kind of like its bigger brother. It's a 12-inch tablet with a full HD plus screen, meaning it's very high resolution. It's got a little bit more power in terms of processing because it's got Intel Core, which is top of the line right now. It does not come with Office, though. That is something you have to buy separately. And it comes in a lot more models than the Surface 3. So this one, you can get it however you like. It comes in i3, i5, i7, so there's tons of flexibility there. You can have anywhere from 4 to 8 gigs of RAM, and then all the way up to a 512 gig solid-state drive. One of the things we offer in the store that I feel like a lot of people don't know about are bundles. So when you're buying a Surface, you do have the option to buy some accessories and save. But what I really want to talk to you guys about today is Microsoft Complete, because it's amazing. Anything we sell in the store in terms of hardware, you can get Microsoft Complete, and it's 3 different things. The first thing is it's unlimited personal training. So if you're unfamiliar with Windows 8, or you want to learn more about Microsoft's services, you can come in as much as you want for 2 years. You could come in every day if you wanted to. The second thing that it is it's accidental damage protection. So if I had Microsoft Complete and I threw this tablet on the ground, I could walk into the store and get a replacement, which is very, very cool. And then the last thing it is it's our Answer Desk tech services. So that means if you get a virus, if you need a PC tune-up, if you lose an important file, you can come in store and we'll help take care of that for you. There is one really cool accessory that we didn't really talk about yet too much, and that's the Surface Pen. So I have a video to show you guys about that one too. So let's take a look at that.
My name is David William Hearn. I'm a composer, orchestrator, and arranger. My favorite feature of the Surface Pen is the fact that it feels and looks like a real pen. And as silly as that sounds, it's really important, the way it feels in your hand. Beethoven, Bach, Mozart, you name it, they all wrote the same way. And now we're writing with a digital pen on digital paper. There's something beautiful about that continuity.
My name is Melissa DiCapua, and I am a doctorate student. Using the Surface Pen has been a very transformative experience. It's interacting with a computer in a totally different way. I can actually handwrite my notes right directly onto the screen, which helps me remember them better and score higher on my tests. The pen is also great because I can use it in Photoshop and in Illustrator. As opposed to using the mouse and the keyboard, the pen gives me much more control over what I'm doing on the screen.
My name is Satyavan Yu. I'm an assistant professor at the University of Washington. I do scientific research, space propulsion, fusion energy. A fusion spacecraft will allow you to go to Mars in a month instead of 9 months. So as a scientist, I can one-click into OneNote and recall all my notes, as well as to be able to write equations very, very quickly. I have it all in one very portable computer, the Surface Pro 3. It saved me enormous amounts of time.
The Surface Pro 3 and the Surface Pen allow me to go outside and compose wherever I like. Total freedom to go anywhere, to write anything. That's something that's unique.
The Surface Pen is great to have to be able to highlight and circle, take notes, and it has infinite number of colors and an infinite number of highlighters. So now I just have one thing I have to bring with me to class.
When I'm brainstorming, I need to be able to do flow diagrams and charts and think very quickly, and the pen is the fastest way of doing it.
It really feels like the evolution of the pen. gives you that ability to think musically, to write naturally.
So what do you guys think of the Surface Pen? That's pretty cool. What you want to know about it is an N-trig pen with 256 levels of pressure sensitivity. What that means is as you press harder, you're going to get thicker lines, and if you press light, you're going to get light lines, just like you would a normal pen. It has palm block technology, so when your hand is on the screen and you're writing something down, it's not going to cause any issues for you. And one of the coolest things about the pen is they talked about OneNote a little bit, and that's click to OneNote. There's a button on top of the pen that whenever you press, opens a note-taking program. So whatever you're doing, you can quickly take a note. So let's talk about OneNote a little bit. Do any of you guys use OneNote right now? A few? Okay. OneNote is amazing, and the best thing about it is it's free on almost every platform. You can get it on Android, you can get it on iOS, you can get it on Mac, on Windows, and you can even view it on the web. And what's really great about it is you take your note on one device like the Surface, and then that note automatically follows you to your phone and your other devices. With the Surface, you have two special functionalities. The one is one click of the top purple button opens up OneNote. The other one is 2 clicks of the purple button will allow you to take a screenshot of whatever's on your screen and then write on top of that. So if you have a digital textbook, you can put that in your notes and write right on top of that. With OneNote, anything you can print can be put into a note, and you can also write on top of that. So that's Word documents, PowerPoints, PDFs, and anything that can print. So that's pretty cool. With the Surface, you do have the option for a docking station, which they showed off a little bit in the video. This is good if you're going to be at a desk and you want to connect to multiple monitors. It's $249, it gives you extra USB ports, and it's a great office solution. So the next thing we're going to talk about is the wireless display adapter, which is also a really cool accessory, and I have another video for you guys. Alrighty, so the wireless display adapter is pretty much a wireless HDMI cord. If you want to share what's on your computer or your smartphone or tablet to your TV, it's really awesome. You just plug it into your HDMI port and away you go. It works on Android and Windows, and it's $60. So today we're kind of just talking about Surface, but I wanted to let you guys know about all the great stuff Microsoft does teach. We do free workshops all the time in the store, public workshops that you can just drop in whenever on Office, Windows, security, and more. You can set up private training with your work colleagues if you want to do that, and we do also do one-on-one personal training. One of the things that we do over the summer, which you guys might be interested in, is we do free summer camps. You can enroll for them right now on microsoftstore.com/West Edmonton Mall. And there's summer camps in photography, in game design, in app development, in coding. So it's really fun, and I encourage you guys to check it out if you're interested in it. I have one more exciting video to show you guys, and I think you guys will like it, so let's get that video rolling.
Windows 10 embodies what our consumer and our enterprise customers are demanding. We'll be making available a free upgrade.
Cortana, we're excited to welcome you to the PC.
The Windows Insider program gives us that connection at an earlier phase than at any other time in the history of Windows.
We want to move from people needing Windows to choosing Windows to loving Windows.
So how many of you guys knew Windows 10 was coming out later this year? A few, okay. So it's very exciting, and there's a few key takeaways you want to take from that video. The first is it's going to be free for anyone running Windows 7 and Windows 8. So you're not going to have to pay at all. There's a lot of cool new features coming, like Cortana, which is a digital assistant. There's Continuum, which allows your operating system to change based on how you're using it. So for a device like a Surface, when I take the keyboard off, it's going to switch into a tablet mode that works best for use on a tablet. There's a new browser called Microsoft Edge, which is going to be the replacement of Internet Explorer that allows you to do things like take notes on the web. And one of the things they showed off in the video was streaming from an Xbox One to Windows 10. So if you have an Xbox One at home, you're going to be able to play Halo and all the Xbox games you love on your Windows devices. I'd now like to open up the floor to questions if anybody has any. If anybody answers a really good question, I do have discount cards for the store. Does anybody have any questions? What happened to Windows 9? What they did is they released Windows 8.1, and that kind of became 9, and then they just went straight to 10. Yeah. There's not a set date for Windows 10 yet. I wish there was, and I could share that with you today. How does Cortana work? It works really well. Basically what it is it's an assistant that's always listening. So at any point in time, you can say, hey Cortana, and give it a command. And it could be something like, hey Cortana, play some Kanye West. And then Cortana is going to find that music for you and play it on your computer. So it just makes your life a little simpler. Any other questions? Okay, well, what I'd like to tell you guys is Microsoft does have a booth set up in the back. If anybody has any questions, they can always come back and ask them. Alrighty, thanks so much for having me, you guys. Enjoy the rest of Skills Canada. Thank you.
Let's give Dexter a big round of applause. Thank you so much. Don't go anywhere. Coming up next is our culinary arts demonstration with our very own Skills Canada alumni, Peter Keith. So if you're hungry, we're going to be making salads, cupcakes, kind of like our own very own Top Chef happening here on center stage. So make sure you come on down for our culinary arts demonstration happening here on center stage very soon.